People ask me how I found Islam, so I'm going to put it simple. I found God in 2018 after taking an overdose at the end of 2017, after more or less a 10-year period of extreme insomnia, mental illness, parties, life of chaos, generally being in self-destruct mode. After taking the overdose and I woke up in hospital, I woke up. And from that point, I started receiving loads of signs. Like, the Quran talks about signs all the time. At that point, I didn't know about the Quran or anything, but I just followed the signs, and then I started praying to God. When I started praying to God, the signs increased, and I started to get involved in New Age spirituality because I had like numbers talking to me, and like everything was so aligned. It was just like I couldn't deny any of these signs. Like, it was insane. And I did enter some type of spiritual psychosis at some point, because who wouldn't? It's like, who's talking to me? Like, what's going on? And I came from an atheist family and background, so it's like, you know, it was weird for me. So things just started to align, and I just started to feel this real deep connection with God. And then I got into Hinduism like years later, but something didn't feel right. I started to like feel that I needed to streamline my spirituality, and I started to like pray. I literally was praying for a stronger connection to God. I knew something was wrong in Hinduism. So this was about, say, 4 months ago when I started to literally pray that. Like, I want and I need a stronger connection to God. I need to streamline something. Something's not right. Like, please give me the signs. And then about 3 months ago, I had an organic urge to read the Quran. Like, I've had it in my bookshelf for ages, but I couldn't read it. I tried to read it once and it just wasn't flowing. So I just followed this urge. I just kept waking up with the urge to read the Quran. SubhanAllah, like, it was Allah all along. Because then basically I started to read the Quran and then started to feel like maybe Islam is real, maybe Allah is real, right? So I started to then pray, if this is Allah, if Islam is real, then show me, like, is it really, is Allah who or what I've been praying to for this whole time? Have you been the one guiding me for this whole time? I was moved out of dark spaces. Like, my connection with God is the only thing that got me through several years from 2018. I'm talking like extreme health conditions, like mad situations where I only had God. I like literally went on a hermit mode for 2 years. I didn't speak to anyone. I left all my relationships, even friendships, and I only just prayed. So I was like, has it been Allah all along? Show me. This was about 3 months ago. And the signs increased. Not just that, it was like crazy stuff started happening in my life, like crazy. And I could not deny it. And that's how I ended up at Islam. It's not because of anyone else. It's my personal and organic journey. Alhamdulillah.